All right guys, as you guys saw in the last video, we installed these Edelweiss LT5s on my G80 M3 and it looks absolutely amazing. And the reason why you're seeing this after is because I wanted to get that video out because I know you guys are anxious to look at what wheels I got and how it looks. So I also wanted to thank the team over at Edelweiss for allowing me to be one of the first ones to have these LT5s on the G8X platform. So in this video, I'm gonna protect these wheels with Gyeon's Rim ceramic coating. And this is not a professional grade where you need to be certified to use it. So a lot of you guys that are DIYers, you're able to purchase this yourselves and utilize it for your wheels. And also what's good about these are high temps. And we'll get into that as we continue. So before we begin, one of the most important things you need to do before you apply the ceramic coating is the preparation. So I took these wheels and I washed them outside with their restart wash from Gyeon. I washed them because a lot of times when wheels are applied and tires too, they have a grease that allows the tires to go onto the wheels without scratching it and a little bit more lubrication. So I washed it just making sure that it was bare. And also too, a lot of your hands and greases and stuff gets on it. So that's why I washed the wheels. We're also gonna use a prep spray, which is a strong degreaser that they provided me. And then ceramic coating, you should probably use gloves. It's something to protect your skin. It's not the best thing for you to utilize. So I got some gloves here and we're gonna basically get to it. You probably shouldn't be smelling every single product, but this actually smells pretty good. So Gyeon has great products, and I gotta say, some of their packaging is absolutely amazing. I love the design of these bottles, but it's more about how these products work. So there's multiple different ways you could do it. You could spray it on the rim, you could spray it on the towel. I'm just gonna do it probably both ways. I'm gonna spray a little bit on the towel. Again, if you guys hadn't seen the wheel review video, I'll link it in the description. But I gotta say, it was definitely a long wait for these wheels. I know when I first reached out to the team at Edelweiss, we were talking about when these wheels were gonna get here, the development process. So when we're actually gonna see them actually at the Invasion of Orlando. So that's in a few weeks. And what's so good about this is that these wheels are brand new. So I don't really have any brake dust or any road grime or anything like that. So it's gonna be a lot easier and it's more ideal for you to do it before you start driving around with these wheels on. So as I'm wiping this down, I can tell you this, I can already tell this is gonna be a lot easier to clean on a weekly basis, like for my maintenance washes. I do feel bad for the guys that have the stock wheels. The stock wheels are definitely very difficult to clean, but these have less spokes and less designs where it's a little bit easier to kind of clean and to get with the program. But this is a beautiful finish, and what I will say though, the reason why there's different types of ceramic coating is that when you apply a ceramic coating, you want to make sure you have the right one. So sometimes when you have a ceramic coating that is not made for high temps. For example, this ceramic coating is actually made for high temperatures. And what I mean for high temperatures is that if you guys don't know and you realize that as you brake, you produce heat. And a lot of that heat gets dissipated, right? And now that heat gets trapped inside the wheel sometimes. You gotta make sure that the ceramic coating you're using is rated for that temperature. So when it comes to ceramic coating, right, you gotta ask yourself, is it necessary? Ceramic coating anything allows an extra layer of protection. So allowing an extra layer of protection, what it does, it helps you maintain the vehicle and also maintain your wheels especially. And it's gonna be easier to wash in the long term. So these are pretty much all prepped. And so when I mentioned earlier that the ceramic coating has the capability of withstanding up to 800 degrees Celsius. That's a lot. So this ceramic coating is definitely made for your wheels, your brake calipers, and your engine bay. And actually, what I've also read too is that you can actually use this on your exhaust. I'm probably not gonna do it because I'm catted, so I don't have to deal with all that carbon monoxide and all those problems that you get with a catless downpipe. So in this kit, it gives you everything you need. It has a suede applicator towels that you put on the pad, and you apply the ceramic coat onto here, and you basically let it glide onto the surface. You're gonna allow about 2 to 5 minutes, depending on your environment, right? Depending if you're in a hot area. Right now I'm in an AC cooled environment, in an open space. So I'm probably gonna let it dry for like 3 minutes, and then I'll wipe it off. And when you're really wiping it off, you're not really wiping it off, you're leveling it off. So you wanna give this a nice good shake, and we'll open this up and get started. This is a product that you could layer on, and from what I read, when you layer it on, you want to basically do it within 4 hours in between, so you're actually allowing it to bond correctly. So right now I'm just gliding it on. I'm making sure that the surface area is being covered with this product. What I will say though, some of the tight crevices, I'm going to have to remove the block and not use it. I'm probably going to have to use just my fingers and trying to get that in there. And you want to move quick because you kind of want to get everything methodically covered in that time period before you start wiping it off. But you could definitely, as you apply it on, especially with the high gloss of wheels or anything like that, you can actually see it. There is another method you could do, right? You could spray it on and kind of get an even coat. It is a little bit more messier, so to say, because that stuff could get everywhere and you want to do that outside. Me personally, I'm going to take it off the applicator pad and I'm going to get inside the back portion of the wheel. I just feel like those are easier spots to do it by hand, which is another reason why you want to use gloves. So the team at Gyeon also gave me a specific towel. This is a bald wipe towel, and this is going to be good because it's going to allow me to even out the ceramic coating on the wheels. So I'm going to wait about another minute or two, and then I'm going to basically wipe the face of this wheel off and making sure I got the ceramic coating leveled off. All right, so now it's been that time where it's time to wipe it off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it in folded sections, so I have multiple sides of the towel to use. And what I'm doing is just gliding it on the wheel, and I can already feel that it's slick already. But when you wipe it off, it doesn't leave any streaking. It's pretty much very easy to wipe off. And on this surface, it does hide it pretty well. So you should probably let this dry and cure overnight. The longer you can, the better it is for it to be bonded onto the surface. So if you're able to not drive the car for a day or maybe 2 days, that's gonna be more beneficial for you and also the longevity of the coating. All right, so we just wiped up all the ceramic coating on the face of the wheel. Right now we're gonna flip the wheel onto its face and we're gonna do the barrel. And the barrel is gonna be where a lot of the brake dust is gonna be anyway too, so let's get to it. You're able to layer this coating, you just gotta give it 4 hours in between so you're maximizing the coating itself. But this is exactly what you need when it's easier to do it because that block makes it so much easier to do. Here's a key tip. Once I'm done with this applicator towel, I'm gonna toss it out. They have a few actually applicator towels that you can use. These are suede. And you don't want to reuse them because a lot of the times this stuff does harden and it becomes a little bit more stiff, and that's probably not good for your wheels. So in hindsight, don't be cheap, maybe throw it out and get a new one. But I will say, once I wipe this off, you can definitely feel the slickness of it. I felt a lot of it on the surface in the front. And again, this is gonna help me clean the wheels a lot better. Okay, so we're at that time where we're gonna basically wipe it off and we're just gonna basically even it off. Just touching inside, there definitely is a slickness to it, and you can feel the tips of my gloves there's a nice slickness to it. All right, as you can see, I'm just gonna do one wheel on camera. Basically, all the other wheels are gonna be the same thing. Remember, the preparation is gonna be the #1 thing you need to do. And also too, you wanna let it cure for about 24 to 48 hours. If you have a longer period of time where you could let it cure, then it's better for the coating itself and the longevity of it. But I would definitely wanna thank the team over at Gyeon for sending me these products on protecting my wheels. I'm excited to meet them actually at the Invasion of Orlando. And I'm also excited to meet a lot of other guys and you guys from the BMW community. Other than that, I think it's gonna be a great time and I'll see you guys there. And if you guys haven't seen the wheel review video, I'll link in the description, and the wheels look absolutely incredible on the car. So wait until you see it at the show or in future vlogs. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next video.